Well, Lieutenant Governor, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming in and talking with us today.
Thanks for having me, Laura.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so we've got a big election. The governor's race is topping the ticket here in New Jersey, as well as legislative races. Yes. You, as Secretary of State, Lieutenant Governor, and Secretary of State, you have overseen 8 elections. So let's just talk a little bit about how you're gearing up right now, getting ready for Election Day, which will be here before you know it.
Yeah, well, again, thanks for having me, because elections are very important. This year, every single year, we want to ensure that all of our eligible voters here, they cast their ballot. So since 2018, my team and I understood the assignment, Laura, that it's not only trying to get the eligible voters to vote, we want them to be engaged. We want them to be educated. So what did we do? We created the portal for all things elections, vote.nj.gov.
Right, votenj.gov.
Yes.
Okay, that's where you go, that's where you find it. Because there are so many different ways you can vote. I mean, when you first took office, all the things that changed, and then COVID changed things, and there was drop off. So let's go over the different ways you can vote and how each one works.
Sure. So, it's great to be a voter in New Jersey because of the 3 ways you can vote. I start with vote by mail. It's no excuse for eligible voters. You could go to vote.nj.gov. You can download the form and complete an application for voting by mail. And then your county clerk will send you your VBM to complete your ballot. And of course, the election is on November the 4th. You have to have it returned by November the 4th. And if you're returning it by mail, you want to ensure that it's postmarked by November 4th, or on November 4th, I should say. There are other methods that you can use to return your ballot. We have the secure drop boxes throughout the state. You could also go to your local county board of elections and return your ballot there. So many different ways in which you can return that ballot, but we always want to ensure that in completing the ballot, you vote, you sign it, and you seal it. Right.
So you have responsibility as a voter yourself to ensure you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's, because there's vote by mail.
Yes.
Then there's early voting, and then, of course, the day of voting.
Before I even get to in-person early voting and November 4th, which we consider D-Day, you can track your ballot, too. Yes, at vote.nj.gov, we have the mechanism for voters to do that so that they can have that voter confidence.
Well, that's what I was going to get to, because there are people who say, the state has done so much to ensure there is transparency, to ensure that they are fair, and to ensure everybody who is entitled to vote can have that opportunity. But there are still some people out there who don't trust the process. So can you explain a little bit more about how you can register and actually watch where your vote is in the process? I'm fascinated by this.
Sure. We're guided just by the principles that we want our elections to be fair, free, and of course secure, run with integrity. So we made certain that we included the Track My Ballot. You can go to vote.nj.gov and you can put in your information, right? And they can advise if your ballot has been accepted. Of course, you cannot find out if it's been counted because it has not occurred yet. But that is just another confidence factor that we have in place. And then getting to in-person early voting. I actually in-person early vote because on Election Day, I'm working from, let's say, 6 a.m. in the morning.
I was going to say, you're a little preoccupied.
I'm a little busy.
You're a little preoccupied.
Busy. So, I was so thankful when we launched in-person early voting, because for me, I have an 11-year-old who loves to read. And you can go to various polling locations within your county. You can find those locations through vote.nj.gov. And she likes to read. We go to our neighborhood library. grab a book, and then I cast my ballot.
Awesome.
And Mondays through Saturdays, in-person early voting, which starts on October the 25th, and it concludes November the 2nd. Mondays through Saturdays, 10 through 8 p.m., but on Sundays, it's 10 a.m. through 6 p.m.
Final thoughts of anybody, final thoughts you want to leave our voters with, or those who may not have registered, where to go, what to do, one final pitch.
Okay, voters out there in New Jersey, you have until October the 14th to register to vote if you have not already registered to vote. But please check your voter registration, making sure that everything is accurate. Go to vote.nj.gov for further information, and we'll see you at the polls.
Yeah. Lieutenant Governor, thank you so much for taking the time, and also thank you for being an advocate for fair, transparent elections. It's just so important, and sharing all of this great information with us. We're really, really appreciative.
Thank you for having me, Laura.
Absolutely.